Lips without lip gloss is like cake without frosting.
Here are Emily's picks.
The best.
The best.
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 Best. Best.
Best.
Best lip products.
Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for tuning in for part 3 of the Emily Awards. It's lip day, and yeah, I'm starting this video with nothing but a little bit of balm on my lips because I do intend to kind of try these on as we go. Gotta say thank you so much again to everybody who's been contributing these intros for the product categories. It's been amazing. I wasn't even planning to like put them together into the special intro to start the video, but it just kind of made sense. It was fun. I like chopping up your little clips and trying to get a bunch of people in the start of the video as well. By the way, the makeup is doing its thing today. The complexion, it's Dermablend. I used the CC cream today. I used Cover Care concealer. We had kind of a late night last night because it was night 1 of the girls dance show. Night 2 is tonight as I shoot this today. And what blush am I wearing? This is Laura Geller. This is Starfish Island. Beautiful baked blush. And then I tried a new little palette on the eyes. It's the mail order palette from the Balm. This is so cute. This is a new one. It says mail order special delivery, and it's kind of all like a mauve-y soft rose type of thing. And the names are all cute, like Rich and Single. Holding my bags. They always have a sense of humor at the Balm. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. So if you're new here to the Emily Awards, basically I have a whole series that I do. It's a week-long series. We go Saturday to Saturday doing a video on the favorites for face, drugstore, and high-end for every category of makeup. So the face video is all the face stuff. We do eyes. This is the lips video, and the next one will be the finale, and that kind of covers a ton of different categories. We also name the MVPs from all of the previous videos. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, I link everything in the description, and I'll also link if I have another video where I'm giving a more in-depth review or application. But it's time, let's get going.
This is Kellyanne Pooch. We're from Missouri, and the next category is Best Cream Lipstick. Good girl.
I happen to know Pup did that one. I don't always know like all the people before I shoot this video, but I know Pup did that. So love you, Pup. I guess she goes by Kelly to the masses. Lipstick category. And by the way, in this video, I feel like we have a lot of new winners, actually. A lot of things changed, and we do have the matte lipstick category, but for creams, for drugstore, I was really impressed by these L'Oreal Glow Paradise. I think they're called Gloss in Balm or something like that. These really creamy, comfortable lipsticks, and they have some very pretty nude colors to choose from as well. So if you're going for that kind of glossy, juicy looking lip that does not get its shine from like a separate gloss, but is just glossy and creamy in itself, check these out. I've got a couple of shades I've really liked. I'll use Nude Eden first. Gosh, I've used a lot of this shade. I gotta twist it up a bunch. But they're creamy, one swipe color. See, look at that pretty nude. I would probably wear this with a little bit deeper lip liner, just kind of defining the lips more and just giving it a little more contrast, you know, but I have loved that shade. I've used that a bunch. And these kind of remind me of an even creamier take on like Revlon lip butters. Anybody remember those? I wish they still had those. Just super emollient, kind of melts down on your lips. I like this shade Nude Heaven as well. This is gonna have a little more color to it than the last one. See a little bit more of a pink in that? I love that. And that creamy shine that comes off of it, can you see it when the light hits the lips? It definitely feels soft and smooth. It's not gonna be amazing in the staying power department. That's another reason why I'll combine these with lip liners. But if you're in the market for just a nude creamy lipstick, I love those. And then from high end, we have another new winner, and it's from Laura Mercier. And do you remember earlier in the year, I talked a lot about these high vibe lip colors? They're really special because they incorporate a little bit of frost, and the packaging is also stunning. I love that shiny pink. But so often we're seeing these colors, just like with the ones from L'Oreal, you know, they're beautiful and all, but they're just creamy. They're a straight up color. And these give like that added dimension of having that shimmer. So I've just pulled out a couple here that I liked, actually loved. This one's called Love. I'm gonna pop this on and you'll see what I'm talking about. By the way, soft vanilla scent, A+. You may have to get kind of close to me to see, but there's a soft kind of shimmer finish to this. This is a very good, like deep dusty rose, works with anything type of shade. This is the kind of color I find myself in a lot, you know, this type of shade. But even from a distance, you see how there's a little something extra in that shade. Sometimes I have to stop talking and make the lips be still so you can actually see. It's just got a great little extra sheen. Very comfortable, not quite as juicy as those L'Oreal ones that I put on. This is the shade called Burst. This is a really pretty take on red, and I feel like the shimmers may be a bit more subtle in this one. It's just a little harder for it to show as much because the color's deeper, but it's still gorgeous. And it just melts down onto the lips. That's another thing. Like, you put it across the lips, it's completely effortless application. And I like a skinny stick like this too. Look at that. This is red with a gentle shimmer finish in it. I love it so much. I kind of feel like a Radio City Rockette with the hair look and then the red lip goes on. But yeah, I feel like those are kind of an underrated product. And look into some of the lighter shades if you want to see more shimmer. Anything that's a little bit lighter in their spectrum of colors, I feel like it shows the sheen even more.
Hello, I'm Dina from California, and here are the best matte lipsticks.
For matte lipstick, you have definitely seen this product before from me from the drugstore. This is just gold standard. I love these so much. Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Crayons, gang. Like, these are so good. I've used the shade Live on the Edge repeatedly. Think deep, dusty rose, a perfect companion shade to, say, either of these light nude lipsticks. These also have that quality where they feel like they're slightly melting down onto the lips, becoming thinner as they apply. They apply with full color. They do a good job of setting and staying in place. If you've got a kid in a dance show and they need a red lip, Own Your Empire, I think is the name of that one, and that's currently down in my bag, but that's a great red. Like I said, this is probably my most used, the one called Live on the Edge. The most basic, the one that got me into it in the first place, is the one called Lead the Way. This is a soft, like anyone can wear it pink. I'm gonna throw on one of the more intense ones for you here. This is Settle for More. Deep Berry, love this. When you love a formula so much, you find it easy to enjoy so many different shades that they make, and it's very what you see is what you get. I love that the packaging, this is a small detail, but the outer packaging is the exact color of what you get. And the design of these formed pencils, there's so much control. Kind of like using a lip liner, but more color payoff, more speed. How about a different take on the holiday lip? You know, go for a deep berry. I love this shade. Again, that one's called Settle for More. Did I mention I'm wearing a false lash today that's new to me that I'm really liking? I went ahead and used my Ardell Naked Lashes 425. I cut them off just a little bit, like a couple little chunks. They're incredibly light and just fluttery, pretty. And there are a few situations in this video where maybe it's not the entire line that I'm familiar with. It's just maybe one key shade that has really captured my heart. And that has been the case, especially lately, with my high-end favorite for matte lipstick. I've gotten so into my Patrick Ta here. This is his matte lipstick, and he's flipped it, okay? I look like I'm holding it upside down, but the lipstick actually comes out of the big part of the tube and the cap is small. And this is the shade Complicated, and I really like his matte lipstick formula. This lasts super well. It does remind me a lot of Live on the Edge from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Crayon line, but it's like kind of a soft velvety feel as it crosses the lips. The color is so like everyday. Some people might find this a little dark for everyday. I think it's beautiful. It brings out like all your other features on your face somehow. But there's just this luxurious softness out of this lipstick as it touches the lips. It's going down with full color, but not in like a greasy transfer off kind of way. It's just luxurious and velvety. And I've used this shade for so many occasions. You put it on and you feel like there is my additional accessory. I feel that way so often with makeup. You know, I might not wear tons and tons of jewelry. I'm just not the biggest clothes person either. You know, I like a cute outfit now and then, but most days, like being a mom, small kids, let's face it, I'm going for comfort. I accessorize with my face. And a color like this, you pop it on and you just feel like, yeah, there it is. And see how this is a matte lipstick? The finish is overall matte, but it does not look dry. You press your lips together and you can feel the moisture. I will never forget, I think it was back in the 90s, CoverGirl lipstick. I think it's called Continuous Color. I think they even still make it, but they made a big deal about pressing your lips together and there being like little moisture beads in the product that would continue to refresh the lips or something. And that's what I feel with this product. When I press together, it's like that soft velvetiness becomes more compacted on the lips somehow, and it never ends up looking dry, but it is definitely a matte, and I've just really enjoyed that one. It's the shade that will probably be my gateway into trying a little bit more from this line.
Hi, I'm Lindsay from Arizona, and these are the best liquid lipsticks.
This is probably our most intense staying power category, so if that's a big priority for you, listen up for these picks. My drugstore favorite is is actually the NYX Lingerie XXL. These wear amazingly well. And it's funny, my girls in cheer, they're like all required to wear the same lip color for competitions, and it's the purple shade, like dark purple shade of this formula. And I gotta say, they've been through some long afternoons. That stuff does wear really well. You do not have to worry about it transferring outside the lips. I mean, and they will try. Like, many of us will put this stuff on and we'll be polite to the product. You know, we're not gonna try to break it down. I can see them like fitting around like, a kid will try to break down a lip color, but it does a really good job. But for me, that whole experience caused me to rediscover some of these that I already had within my own collection. And it's more these like mid-tone shades. They wear so well. And it's impressive that a dark shade like I described can last so well, but generally speaking, across the board with a matte liquid lipstick, go for a shade that's more middle of the road, because I feel like the wear is always a little bit more consistent because you're not seeing that high contrast between the color and your natural lips, and it just ends up wearing a bit more naturally. So one of my favorite shades is this one called Stripped Down. It's kind of like middle of the range. You know, it's not super light nude, it's not incredibly dark, but the way I put on a liquid lipstick, I try to do the minimal amount. That's how they stay feeling kind of light and comfortable, is by not putting too much on. So, you know, you can swipe it on your bottom lip here, get some, and then blot to the top, and then don't go back for more, but just use this to neaten up the line, and it's plenty. That's plenty of product. And isn't this a nice, easy, like kind of deepened nude shade? And there's something to be said for the simplicity of a liquid lipstick, because suddenly our lip is done, okay? We have the precision of a liner, we have the fullness of color of a lipstick, but we also have the staying power of these unique products we call liquid lipsticks. Now, as far as these go, and also Super Stay Matte Ink crayons, when you start layering a lip gloss on top, you will affect the staying power. Also, if you put these products on top of a really balmy lip, you will also affect the staying power. I mean, think about it. You're basically messing with the formula somewhat. So worn alone, that's when you're going to get the best result. I realize sometimes staying power is not going to be the priority, and if you want to layer something up on top of it, that's fine. But don't come running to me when the color breaks down and you say, well, I thought this was supposed to wear a long time. Well, if you layer a gloss on top, you are essentially re-liquefying something that's tried to set on your lips. I was about to say for high-end my pick is, but actually I have another drugstore pick. I don't have a high-end liquid lipstick fave this year, but I have really been impressed by these vinyl inks from Maybelline. Especially, I like this shade called Koi, and it's a little different for me. Like, I have a handful of their more like nude, neutral, things that look like live on the edge, you know, my classic shade, but I really like Koi here. And this is an interesting product because they've been able to incorporate some shine into a liquid lipstick formula, and it still has really good staying power. Now, the shine doesn't last forever, but you're really gonna see it here at the start. See the way that goes on, you just know it's something different. So I guess the NYX one is my favorite matte liquid lipstick, and this is my favorite like new age liquid lipstick. But you're gonna have that on there, and at first it's gonna feel gloss-like. And then you can kind of tell something's happening because it's starting to attach, it's starting to adhere to your lips a little bit more, but yet you still are going to have some shine. Now, with typical wear, you know, you're taking a drink of something, you're talking a lot, that shine will start to wear down. But what really impresses me about these is the evenness of wear. And I've got some kind of deep colors, and I feel like the staying power is incredibly good, but they're just doing this thing where you first get them on and they stay shiny for a while, and I think that's cool. It's a little sheen, and I just dabbed my lips together and I've already lost like a little bit of that shine. Definitely not the flat out dryness that you would feel with this product, but still manages to have really good staying power. So I love both of those things. Oh, the lip balm category couldn't come at a better time.
Hi, I'm Amber from Winnipeg in Canada, and these are the best lip balms.
For lip balm this year, I really went like treatment oriented with my picks. The kinds of things that you will pop on when your lips really need a boost. And for drugstore, e.l.f. did a great job with their Holy Hydration Lip Mask. I mean, this range as a whole has done some fantastic things. And I know I often talk about the Holy Hydration Face Cream and how good that is. Comes in a regular, comes in a fragrance-free, comes in an SPF version. I'm looking at an awesome hand cream right across the way here. And even for a lip mask, they have done so well. This looks kind of like jelly. I've used so much of this. Has a little, just ever so soft scent. I don't even know if I can call it fruity. It's just a little bit sweet. My girls like to use this too sometimes, and it looks kind of glossy when you put it on. But when I say this is so rich, feels amazing. Like if you compared this to Vaseline, Vaseline has that same initial feel where you're like, oh, it's slick, it's shiny, but this hangs on. This has a thickness, okay? I really appreciate that. Sometimes I'll pop it on my lips like first thing in the morning because this lives downstairs with my skincare. Sometimes I switch off to this for nighttime with my other thing, but my nighttime one, my next one has really come in, like put its foot down. But to be honest, if you're just having a dry day, I mean, you're going through winter time and you're feeling like middle of the afternoon, oh, my lips feel super dry. Pop on some of this e.l.f. It'll really turn things around for you. Now, my high-end favorite, Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. This says hydrating, plumping, smoothing. I do feel like it really gives something extra to the lips. Very luxurious, very thick and rich. The different scents are so good as well. I love this juicy watermelon one. I feel like e.l.f. should come out with some different scents of theirs. And you might feel like, oh, I'm getting a tint of color. I feel like they're basically clear. Might be giving me the slightest bit of something. Luxurious. You do feel like this slight little tingly sensation that is not painful, not over the top. It's just really, really comfortable, but very luxurious. This would be a really good gift to give someone. It's a treat. My mom has gotten into these big time. I think she's gone through a couple of them. This is the way you put your lips to bed, okay? That stuff. And that whole Lawless Forget the Filler line, frankly, is top-notch quality.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
This is Sarah and the boys in Texas. We are coming to you live from the Sandbox. Here are Emily's picks for the best tinted lip balms this year.
Tinted Lip Balm, two-time winner from the drugstore, CoverGirl Clean Fresh Balms. I love these. I adore these. I use them still so much. Bliss You Berry, a most used shade. Look how deep it is down in there, in the tube. Like, are you in there? It's like we're shouting down into the well. Is there any water down there? This is your middle of the afternoon. I need to throw something on. I gotta go pick up the children. Look at this Clinique Black Honey vibe from the drugstore. Now, scent is not a thing here. And some of y'all who are really sensitive to scent and you look for the unscented things, you're gonna be happy about that. Texture is so good. There's a richness in these that I really like, and I absolutely adore the color payoff. So that one's Bliss You Berry. Just think Clinique Black Honey from the drugstore. Frankly, maybe a little more intensity than Clinique Black Honey. And then for the holiday season, if you're like, I'm being casual for Christmas, I'm just wanting to wear my PJs, but I want to pop a little something on, get You're the Palm. This is a really pretty red, but effortless red. Look at that, not trying too hard, but still beautiful red. Look at that. I've never worn a red lipstick before, but I'm thinking about trying it, so don't give me anything too extreme. This. And if you like it cooler, get the one called I Cherish You, okay? That one's gonna have a little more pink in it, a little more depth, but this one is kind of like the pure true red, and I love that. You're the Palm. For high end, we're going very luxury. Yes, this year I tried the Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. Thank you, Kylan from TikTok. Dior Addict Lip Glow 001 Pink. First off, I'm a sucker for cute lip packaging, and this is it. You pull the little knob, you've got your balm, and you're like, what is this gonna turn out to do on my lips? Well, it does give you a beautiful pinky look. It feels so good. And look at this color. I love what this is doing to the color of my lips, and my lips have been through some stuff in this video. Look at this. Soft, easy pink. It's a throw it on kind of shade. It's very well named Color Reviver Balm. You're bringing something back to the lips that looks like it's kind of coming from within, but it's not. And if you layer it up more, it keeps looking more pinky. Isn't that beautiful? And doesn't the surface of my lips look so darn like pleasant and hydrated, but not greasy? You know I don't do greasy balms. I've graduated from lip smackers. I'm not too good for lip smackers. I will still pull out a watermelon lip smacker from time to time, or a Dr. Pepper if I can get my hands on it, but this is some big girl stuff right here. I like it. I would definitely be interested going forward, just like that Patrick Ta lipstick. Like, they've piqued my interest. I would totally try some more shades of this, but this pink has been a really pleasant surprise. I love that. The color really does develop a little bit on the lips, but it doesn't go to the point of becoming like a fuchsia stain.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Lebanon, and category for the best lip liners for Emily Award is...
And I've been fortunate to try a handful of good drugstore lip liners this year. I really do like the Hard Candy Instapout. These liners have a brush on one end and then just your typical liner on the other, and they're really good and they make some good nudes. But across the board for shade range and for overall staying power, Revlon Color Stay still wins. Because while they have a nude shade and they have a dark shade, they have so much in between that I like so much. Getting into reds and berries, but also just kind of middle of the road, like soft pinky shades. There's that color called Sienna, it's kind of in the middle. They just did a great job with the range, and I swear nothing lasts like these, even from high end. Like Revlon Color Stay lip liners are where it's at. I will try on Nude because I feel like Nude is the shade everyone really needs the most. And it's a little bit deep in Nude. You're not getting pure erase your lips nude. See what I'm saying here? I'm creating a look, so just bear with me. Creating a look out of Color Stay lip liners. If you ever have a lipstick where you put it on and you feel like that didn't make me look more alive, that made me look less alive, add Nude to it. But then I have the one called Chocolate, and this is really good too, like for depth, for richness, definition, for anything. And I'm taking this and I'm making a look out of it just with the two. And they stay so well. I swear they adhere and lock in. And I'm gonna become a ventriloquist after this. I don't usually do this, but I'm kind of trying to mush them together and create some sort of a look. And as I'm blending them in together, they start to set. And then I'll take a gloss. Let's take a lifter gloss here. Let's take Moon. They last well even as the base to a whole look, okay? There's Moon on top. I'm not 100% certain what point I'm trying to make by using them together, but they're both really good. I've seen more and more people pulling out brown lip liners, and if you want one that really lasts a long time, get Chocolate. And Nude is a total must-have. And then pop a lifter gloss on top, and they all became a happy family. I need a new wipe. Have I always tried on everything in this video? Like, this is a lot. I did pick a high-end favorite that is really one singular shade, because when I do want this kind of color, this is what I go for. I don't really have this shade in my Revlon stash, and I don't have it from Hard Candy, but the Buxom Powerline lip liner in the shade Dangerous Dolly. Now they also give you that brush on one end. The liner side is thicker, it's like a teardrop shape, and I really like this color, so I'm just gonna put this on for you on my dry as a bone lips. It's this really pretty, like, kind of deepened rose color, and when I'm working with maybe a pinky lipstick, I really like this. They go on smoothly. It's a good line of products. There that is. Just wanted to shout that out. I'm not saying it's not a quality line of lip liners, but I'm saying across the board I would go Revlon, but I do like this shade. See how nice that is? Now picture like a little bit of a reflective gloss on top. 2 thumbs up. Hello.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Good.
Lips without lip gloss is like cake without frosting. I'm Kelsey, and I'm from the great state of Texas, and here are this year's best lip glosses.
For gloss, I know I named Maybelline Lifter glosses last year, but they really did it this year because I believe it was this year that they made the addition of some of these like kind of sheer color formulas that look so good on the lips. So I still like Moon. Moon has a little shimmer. You saw me pop that on a little bit ago. Shades like Brass, Pearl is another good one. They put a gorgeous shimmer in those colors. And if you ever feel like it's too goopy applying one of these, because that was kind of my criticism right off the bat when I first ever tried a lifter gloss. I thought, ugh, it's just too much. Go off the applicator like usual to get some on and then kind of spread it with the side of the applicator, and then it turns out to be really perfect. But this is what they did this year that I'm so impressed with. These kind of like sheer colors, which it seems to be a praise, all these tinted lip oils and things like that that come out, but so often I'm frustrated that they don't show enough of the actual color. These are still giving you that sheer, semi-transparent, effortless vibe, but showing enough color to make it satisfying. So real quick, we got to do this. Bubblegum. This is my most recent one that I got. This really exhibits it well because so many times a shade like this would be like too sheer to see. But look at that. You can totally tell we're doing a pink thing here. And it still has some sheerness. It's not like we went fully opaque, but it's making it worth your while, you know? That's what it's all about. But check out this red one called Sweetheart. Can't you just tell as you look at it in the tube, like this is gonna be something a little bit sheer? Okay, camera cut me off there as I was applying, but look at this one. See how you're seeing that little bit of red in this, but it's not too much. Just a real easy vibe with that. Like, I'm not scared to wear this. It's not so intense that I'd be like, ooh, I'm really gonna have to keep an eye on that one. No, it's still sheer. And then this was the first one that got me started on this whole kick. This is the one called Taffy. And you can kind of see at the top, like, yes, this is gonna be something that's not fully opaque. This is so beautiful, my berry lovers. Look at that. Does she win the day? Like, I love that so much. So Lifter Gloss is doing a great job. They're doing these, but they're doing the soft and shimmery thing too so well. So, you know, they were already a good line, but now I am 100% sold. For high end, my favorite gloss kind of came in here at the end of the year. I tried a gift set of these In Beauty Project lip glazes, and the kid in me just needs these. I love the scents so much. The scents are really good. The formula is great, and they have some nice little hues, you know, some pretty colors on the lips, but like Cinnamon Bun, are you kidding me with this beautiful smell that's just like Philosophy Cinnamon Bun's body wash? But then look at the color. This is on bare lips. I love that little applicator. It's like a little fingertip is just gliding this on. But it's not your fingertips, so you're happy about it. Just a little bit of soft, milky pinkiness is in this. So shiny, so pleasant, and there is a sweetness that you actually taste when you wear these. And this one, the reddish colored one called Candy Apple, smells just like an Apple Jolly Rancher, I swear. I love these. These are fun. I want to try more. I'm having that, like, I want to collect them all mentality that I had back when I was into lip smackers and various lip balms from Walmart. And they're really good, and there's a thickness. They're not greasy, slide off your lips type of stuff, but they're not sticky or annoying at all.
Bonjour, Emily! I am Marina, and this is my mom, Sandra. We're from Montreal, Canada, and we've been watching you for over 10 years, and we're happy to present the category for Best Lip Plumper. Au revoir!
I'm gonna name my high-end pick first because I kind of want to end it and keep wearing the drugstore pick for the rest of the day, okay? For high-end, I've got to name the thing that 100% truly plumps more than anything else. Like, this product will make you believe in lip plumpers. It's from Polite Society, and it's called Big Mouth Lip Plumping Oil Gloss. It irritates the lips a little bit because it makes them red. It makes them like, how am I saying anything positive about this product? No, there's the circulation thing that starts to happen with this. And it actually makes your lips naturally turn really rosy. And you feel a more intense tingle with this than with any other lip plumping product I have ever used. I have had some of you tell me in comments, like, I went ahead and tried that stuff because I really like a good lip plumper, and it totally works. So we're just gonna let this be on my lips for a minute here. I need to see what's on the school lunch menu and whether I need to make a lunch today. Oh, it's Salisbury steak. Yep, they're gonna want a lunch today, and it's already 6:20. Okay, anywho, this is tingling hard. This is burning big time, but it is doing the job of a lip plumper. This has only been a couple minutes that it's been on my lips. I can see the rosiness starting. If I even take this off, you're gonna see on my lips, just with a little amount of time. They're pink, and they're definitely fuller than they used to be. Okay, see that? It's a real thing. It's not pink from staining. It's not pink from anything in this color. It's making that circulation happen, right? Okay, and then from the drugstore, this is a new find this year. This Stay Plumped from Rimmel. These are so good. And this shade called Spice Nude is absolutely beautiful. And it's a true all-in-one product. It's a fully opaque gloss. It's a little bit sticky. It does wear well, but it does plump with kind of a, it smells like cinnamon, but it's not anywhere near as painful as what I just put on. So I'm gonna pop this on for you so you can see. As I go across the lips, like, it's gonna give me the precision of like I put on a lip liner. And to find a nude that's this opaque and beautiful, get after it. That shade is so pretty. I feel like so many people would enjoy that, and I'm interested to try more shades. I do have one other one that's maybe a little more on the rosy side, less warm compared to this, but every time I put this on, I'm like, the lips look stunning. You don't see any lines in your lips, and in that manner, I think it looks more plump, but this legitimately makes your lips a larger size. Okay, guys, so those are all my favorites for lips. Thank you so much for watching this category. Lip products are so near and dear to my heart. I really enjoyed doing this. It meant a lot of trying trying on, but I think that just tells the story better for you. So that's what I wanted to do. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you in the next video. It'll be coming up on Saturday. It's the finale video, more fun intros from you guys and more Emily Awards picks. I'll see you then. I love you. Bye.